We are ready to lift our anchor again. Today we are moving from Staniel Cay, where we've spent the last 4 days, 5 days? I don't know, something like that, with wonderful protection from a south wind, just fantastic. And today we're moving to Staniel Cay. We don't plan to stay there long enough to have a lovely dinner out with some friends and maybe do some grocery shopping if there's anything available. And then tomorrow we're gonna keep heading south. While sailing between the Keys and the Bahamas, dolphin seat is my favorite perch for keeping an eye out for large rocks or coral heads. We often have less than a couple of feet of water under our keels, so keeping a close lookout is critical. This trip to Staniel Cay is all about taking care of business. For a small fee, we can dump our trash, and it's the first stop to take on fuel since we left Florida. We have a policy: if fuel is available, fill it up. I'm Geri.
And I'm Shawn. Come along on our real-life adventures as we explore the world and boat life on our sailing catamaran Rome.
Now let's jump back into the episode and see what's going on. Next order of business, provisions. Staniel Cay has an easily accessible dinghy beach that leaves us with a very short walk to the grocery stores. It's perfect. Our dinghy is pretty big and heavy, so we generally don't pull it up on the beach. Prefer to tie it out to a sand spike and then drop the anchor so it stays happily suspended slightly off the beach. Then we don't have to worry about getting stuck high and dried if the tide is going out.
Every day is an adventure of some kind, and as we get ready to go a little further south, we're going to stop and pick up some groceries. Here at Staniel Cay, we're going to go find the blue house and the pink house. Each of those are the grocery stores. One has more packaged food, one has more dairy and fresh food, we think. We're going to find out.
Sounds good. I don't think we actually need very much, certainly not packaged, but fresh would be great.
That's what I was looking for too.
Is that the pink house?
No.
Is that the blue house?
No.
Darn.
You're a little premature.
All right. Well, you said the pink house and the blue house.
But not that close.
It's extremely colorful.
It's a right turn here. The blue shop. Burke's. That's
Burke's convenience store, the blue shop.
That's one we're going to. And there's one past that. Well, I think we can get there from here. I might find out I'm wrong.
Well, then maybe if we're lucky, the blue shop will be the one that has all the stuff we want. Avocados makes me super happy. This is good stuff.
This is great.
And tomatoes. That one doesn't look happy.
All right. You know what you need.
You need a basket.
Here it is. I'm your basket boy.
True. No,
but I do. That was a good bunch.
We'll get a smaller bunch because I don't think we can get through that bunch.
Okay.
Before it goes bad. And I'm gonna get, oh no, it's vanilla yogurt. Nuts. Thought that was gonna be regular unflavored yogurt, but it's vanilla and I need
flavored?
plain.
What about over here?
Is there more?
Loads, small containers, but it looks like it's all
no,
flavored.
they're all flavored.
Okay.
Sad. That's okay.
Full milk.
Got milk.
Got it.
It's a pretty nice haul.
Good? Okay.
That was a nice haul.
Okay, Burke's Blue Store, what a great selection. Not cheap, and we don't expect it. Everything's got to be imported. They probably have some waste. Costs a fortune to do business here. But we got great products. I look really forward to making some ice cream.
Oh,
God, I can't believe all the goodness we got.
Yeah, that was way better than I had anticipated.
Yep, better than I hoped.
And even though it's pricey, it's available.
It's available.
And that's amazing.
Yep. And so in this situation, I know a lot of cruisers are on a budget. It's gonna hit you. But the reality is,
if you need something,
and you can get it, that sometimes is worth whatever the price.
Yep.
pretty happy with this.
And for me, the ice cream.
You're looking forward to making some ice cream?
Absolutely.
I love sailing.
We're moving again today. The Exumas is a series of short hops for the most part. So today we've got about an hour.
We're not flying the mainsail because it's so stinking short.
And we're not very efficient at it yet, but we will improve.
We will. It takes time to get the main up, and for an hour-long sail, we'll just fly the jib.
So today we're going from Staniel Cay to Blackpoint.
It should be a little bit more authentic, a little bit less yacht club, tourist, with people just hitting the bar.
Which was Staniel Cay.
Yes, it was.
But Staniel Cay has its purposes. We found a great grocery store.
Yep, got good provisions.
We were able to provision up. We could fuel up and get a really nice dinner out. So that was fun. One night is plenty.
The number of speedboats tearing through there.
It's crazy.
They're killing people and they're not slowing down. And I'm calling them out, and they need to be regulated before they continue killing more people. Not killing people for the first time, killing more.
Yeah, there was a woman that was hit in the dinghy and died instantly. And this was only like 2 weeks ago.
2 weeks ago.
And yet they continue to just tear through there like it's empty. I'm looking forward to seeing what Blackpoint has to offer.
Me too. It's kind of windy here. I have no idea how the audio is going to be, but it's really blowing. We made it to Blackpoint Settlement. It is just a real Bahamian village. Regular people live here doing regular jobs. It's not a tourist area. It's not full of cruisers and mega yachts. There's no place to get fuel here, but there's some great little restaurants, a couple places to get food, minimum supplies, nothing major. And it's just a beautiful little bay. So we're gonna go on an adventure, see what we can find.
Yep. It's almost high tide, and we're told that there's something interesting on the other side. So when we get there, we'll let you know.
So we're going for a walk. Let's see what we can find.
Got birds. It is so windy today. I think maybe we need to check this. I thought it was pretty close.
I don't know.
Just on the other side.
We don't know where this place is that we're going. So we're just looking and see what we can find. And it's a beautiful walk.
Yeah, and it feels good to get out and stretch our legs for sure.
It really does, because how many laps can you make in the cockpit? Not so many.
You can make a lap, but you're still not going to make a lot of mileage.
No, you're not.
That's it. There's the government. It's the whole thing.
And there's the signpost. Here's where we can go. All the places. I love it. And I'll huff. And I'll puff. And oh hell, cement blocks. This looks like it might be our turn. Let's give it a try and see what we find. Besides wind, lots of wind.
Oh my gosh. anchorage?
Yep, we should anchor here.
Spearfishing?
Yeah.
Quick scuba dive?
So this point where the blowhole is a little bit challenging to film. There's a lot of people around the blowhole that I don't want to film because I don't know them and they might not really want to be on YouTube.
Right.
And there's also then the wind and the spray and trying to keep the camera out of the salt spray. But it's really cool out here.
It's really neat, but oh man, there's a lot of really sharp rocks, so don't lose your footing.
Yeah, seriously, it will cut you up.
All right, our Blackpoint adventure continues, although I guess we're not technically on Blackpoint anymore because we took a little dinghy ride to where no foreign land told us that there was something to see.
It's called South Guana Key, I think. And
Something like that.
Guana is for iguana. And there are some, lizards here. It's kind of Jurassic Park-like. I'm looking over my shoulder because this guy,
Oh my gosh.
he's just coming up to check out my heel and see if I was offering anything.
You were tasty?
Yeah, now he's running away like, oh, I'm not doing anything. You can't,
Don't mind me.
don't pay attention to me. But this place is gorgeous. And so going to see animals, we love. Anytime we can see wildlife, that's like top on our list. Way more important than people. Sorry, people, but we love the wildlife. And if we can get the wildlife without a pile of tour boats, that's even better.
Even this little bay.
No,
And
it's
beach.
extraordinary.
It is gorgeous.
Yeah.
It is
And,
absolutely
you know,
gorgeous.
Look at this. This is real versus Instagram. Again, this is real. Instagram, eat your heart out.
It is just stunning. The water, oh my God, and the beach.
And we keep saying this over and over, and it just doesn't get old.
I feel like a
It doesn't get old.
broken record, but
But it really is. All right, well, let's go see what these iguanas are all about.
let's see just how fearless they really are. Well, following the rules of wildlife, which is don't feed the wildlife, we did not bring anything for them, and they are somewhat disappointed in our offerings, which are basically leaves and dried seaweed.
Whatever we find on the beach that's not human created, that's fair game to tease them with at the very least.
Right.
But it's clear that they're used to people feeding them just by their behavior.
Right. They are interested, but not interested enough to come eat our dried leaves.
It's kind of nice to see some signs out here letting us know what is not okay. We don't have any pets. We're not chasing. We're not going to catch. We don't have any goats, just saying. And we're not going to go disturb the sandy areas behind the beach, but I'm going to do my best to get as much video and look at these guys and enjoy their habitat and their activity as I can, because it's pretty damn cool. Way to go, Bahamas. Keep them safe. Not to scare me. There, pull those big things.
I've never given iguanas much thought before, but seeing so many together gives this place a very prehistoric feeling. Truth be told, I'm a little creeped out.
We were just walking along this beach and we came around a corner and we found the thing that we always are looking for.
Emptiness.
It's deserted. There's nobody here. It's like your own private beach. I mean, seriously, it's a fantasy. And then right over there is the ocean, just on the other side of that rock. And this, right next to that amazing little beach. Look at that, right there. There's GERI and our private little beach. How cool is that?
It is dramatic and rough, and there's a cut right there that goes through. I bet it's got some pretty amazing snorkeling or spearfishing. Since I'm not experienced enough, I'm definitely not giving that a try. Nope, not gonna happen. But it is gorgeous. I'm happy to sit here and look at it. So we got here on a falling tide and may have pulled ourselves up a little too high because we might be stuckish. So Sean's gonna do his best to push us off, to wiggle. Ah, there we go. Whew!
Got it.
Before we leave Blackpoint, we are taking advantage of the laundromat with the best view in the Caribbean. You can see why. That's stunning. We're taking advantage of the opportunity to wash linens because our washer on the boat is just not big enough for things like a comforter. And if you're asking, do we really need a comforter? It's the Caribbean. Sometimes. Not every day, but sometimes for sure. But they've got some nice benches out front where you can wait and enjoy the view and, I don't know, edit some video, which is what I'm gonna do. What you up to, Captain?
I'm splicing an eye in a piece of our old bridle so that we can have a length of line that we can drop over a cleat on the crossbeam and an end that's just a straight end to tie off on another cleat. So if we ever pick up another mooring ball, we've picked up three in 5 years.
Not very many.
Seems like I don't need it, but I've got this extra piece of line, so I'm gonna make it. Maybe it'll just sit in a box for the next 3 years, but we'll have it. Hopefully we'll remember where it is.
Oh, that's a good point.
I know.
Where was that thing? I don't know.
Didn't I make one of those?
You did, 2 years ago.
In the Bahamas?
As per life in the islands, you never know what's going to happen, and the power went off a couple minutes before our washer was finished. They are putting in a new power pole. So we're gonna haul the wet stuff back to the boat and just line dry it. It's a little extra damp still, so I don't know, might take a day or two for some of the heavier stuff to dry. It'll be fine though. Thanks for joining us on our swing through Staniel Cay and Blackpoint. If you enjoyed this episode, don't forget to give it a like and subscribe to our channel. You can also hit that notification bell if you'd like YouTube to tell you when the next episode is out. Also, leave us a comment and let us know which adventure you liked best. We'll see you next time. Bye!